I was like, all right, I got to ask you a political question.
Okay.
Sort of a stunning essay this morning. It's an excerpt from former DNC chair Donna Brazil's book that's coming out, where she essentially said, after doing her own analysis and her own investigation, that, yeah, the DNC seemed to be at least had their finger on the scale for Hillary Clinton, and she had more control of the DNC during the primary process than they had let on. What was your reaction to that essay?
Well, you know, Donna Brazil tells about something that's really terrible. And my reaction to it is the conversation I had with Tom Perez right after he was elected to chair the DNC. I said to him, look, Tom, your #1 job is to bring in Bernie and Bernie's supporters and the people in this country who don't have confidence in the Democratic Party and the democratic process. And your success is going to be measured by whether or not they're part of this process and they feel like the new set of rules going forward is one that'll make sure that the Democratic Party works for the people rather than that the people all have to work for the Democratic Party.
There's a lot of, I heard from these Sanders supporters a lot. They really believe this all throughout the primary, that the system, it was rigged against them. And now here's Donna Brazil saying, yes, you were right.
Yeah.
Why should those folks ever volunteer for the DNC again? Is it that kind of harsh potential rejection of a whole bunch of grassroots supporters?
So look, Tom Perez is being tested at this moment on that exact question. There are negotiations going on within the Democratic Party about what the rules are going to be about for selecting the next Democratic nominee. And the Bernie and the representatives of Bernie Sanders have to be satisfied that the rules going forward are rules that are fair for everyone, and that the people, that the Democrats, the Democratic folks across this country will be the ones who elect our next nominee. That is the only measure of success for Tom Perez right now.
Do you think the Clinton campaign or Hillary Clinton owes Bernie Sanders an apology?
You know, look, for me, this is about what Democrats are going to do right this minute. What are we going to do going forward? And are we going to build a Democratic Party that really is there for all of us? You know, let's face it, the grassroots, yes, go ahead. I'm just going to say the energy.
Tom Perez was the candidate of Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. Keith Ellison was the candidate of Bernie Sanders and I believe yourself and others.
Yes, he was.
Does Tom Perez have the credibility to do this right now? Or do you think that's I know you said he's got a challenge on his hands. It sounds like you're skeptical.
It's more than a challenge. I want to be clear. It's more than a challenge. You know, challenge is kind of political speak. I really want to say he's being tested. And the real answer to whether or not he passes that test is whether or not Bernie Sanders representatives in these negotiations walk away satisfied. If they walk away satisfied that a procedure has been put in place that will assure going forward that the choice of the Democrats across this country will be the nominee for president, then I think we'll be in good shape. If that doesn't happen, we got a real problem.
Senator Warren,